Hiya, and welcome back to Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited. The game that teaches us that... I'm in danger. I fucked up. Anyways, let's just hop right in. As much as I would have preferred hanging out with my friends, I end up spending most of the day completing Grandma's errands. I'm in danger. I mean, it's only fair that I help them out since they're letting me stay for so long. I wouldn't be a freeloader. Still, I only have so much time left in my summer break. Seems kind of a waste to spend so much of it on things like this. As I walk along the side of the road, I notice an old pickup truck slow down next to me. Yo! What are you up to here, Ryuki? I look over my shoulders and see Tatsuki leaning out of the window of his car waving at me. Hey, Tatsuki! What are you doing here? Don't you have work still? He slowly approaches and parks close enough for us to talk without yelling. Yep, just finished right now. I had to pick up some groceries for tonight. Yeah, I hear ya. Hold up the numerous bags I'm holding. I'm doing the same. So, how's old Minasato treating you so far? I shrug my shoulders. I'm just spending most of today running errands for Grandma, so... You're such a workaholic. I guess. Anyway, I'm on my way home. After this, I can't wait to kick back and have an ass drink. Hang on, let me check something. Yep, that's the right device. Okay. There's no separating you from sake, is there? Nope. That is not a good thing. Now I'm a dragon here, Ryuki. We're real man. Oh, hi, Dex. More Dex. Real man drink. How old are you again? Hell if I know. That is not a good thing. Tatsuki. That is not a good thing. As he laughs, I catch a glimpse of something vaguely bottle-shaped in a paper bag sitting in his drink carrier. He's hopeless, isn't he? Anyway, I've got some time to kill. Do you want me to give you a lift somewhere? Oh boy! Everyone warned me about this back at the welcoming party. Don't get in a car with Tatsuki driving! Seeing that covered bottle, I'm starting to see why I buy more decks. Still, my feet are kind of sore. Should we take a ride with Tatsuki? Even though we'll probably fucking die? Sorry, Tatsuki. There's still a few things I need to do in a shop right over there. I vaguely point at a building in the distance. I'll admit, it's mostly to avoid having to get in that tiny pickup truck with him. Nope, that's too bad. I mean, if you want to wait for me to finish. Nah, that's fine. The others probably warned you about me, right? I'm not dumb, hero. Everyone thinks I drink too much and that I drive like a maniac. Well, can't help that much, can I? You could start by not drinking and driving. I'll let you go then. I hope I'll get a chance to drive you sometime so I can prove them wrong. Sorry. You can try later. I'm kind of tired. Long day, you know. Yup, I get you. This just means I don't have to miss my TV shows tonight. You're so cold, Tatsuki. If he had a cell phone, he'd probably text and drive. He's just like driving down the highway, and then he sees he gets a text from Hiroyuki, and he's like, "Oh my god, I got a text from Hiroyuki. I gotta answer this." Then he answers the text, and oops, he just rear-ended someone. If they don't dodge, that's on them, oh god. So cold, Tatsuki. I stick my tongue out at him. You know it! See you later, Hiroyuki. Take care. He speeds off down the road. I might have lucked out seeing that careless display. I look back down at Grandma's list. I should finish up here and head home too. More paper for Grandma's Yaoi Club. It's a Yaoi list. She wanted us to get BL manga. The bookstore has a secret stash. The television light flickers while I lay watching it in bed. What a crazy day. I spent so much time of it running errands for Grandma, I didn't have time for myself. Still, I ran into my friends a lot more than I expected. I guess that's the charm of living in a small town, huh? The soothing light from the screen slowly lulls me into a trance. That was a real yawn. Pulling the covers over me, I sink down and allow my heavy eyelids to close. I wonder what tomorrow's gonna bring. Pills to make your head small. Yahoo! Hoo-hoo-hoo! Grandpa cheers along with the television crowd as his favorite baseball team's pitcher strikes out another player. Ah, yes! I pump my fist in solidarity knowing how seriously he takes his baseball. Did you see that, Hiroyuki? Now, that's what I call a superstar. He sits back down glowing with pride. Memories of watching baseball with both my dad and my grandfather as a kid flow through my mind. I never understood the game that well, but I knew even back then how much it meant to them. Huh. I tried my best, but I think over the years it became clear to Dad I didn't share the same passion for the game as them. I've been a disappointment to him in a lot of ways. With the move, he's had less and less time to spend on his hobbies, so it's rare I'm able to catch him watching the games. I'm sure if he were here, he'd be right there with Grandpa cheering his lungs out. I stand up and walk into the hall. Where are you going? Sorry, Grandpa, I just feel like taking a walk all of a sudden. He looks dejected while slumping back down. I think he was enjoying having me watch the game with him. Okay, this fucking hurts! Grandma and I have a council meeting we're going to soon. If we're gone by the time you come back, there's your reason. He silently stares at the screen even though the away team scores a home run. Alright, thanks. I hate leaving him like this, but... Ow! Just, ow! That fucking hurt! Just, ow! My heart hurts now. It's so sad. It's still early in the morning, so people are barely waking up. On my walk to the crossroads, I encounter very few villagers. The sun beats down with his usual ferocity, so I know it's going to be another hot day. Can't say I'm in a great mood. I wonder what I should do. Are we getting ice cream or visiting Tatsuki? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could use a pick-me-up. Thank you very much! With a cup of ice cream in my hand, I leave the candy store. Walking out, I'm greeted once again by the all-too-familiar Minasato heat. That got up so fast! I swear the temperature increased by several degrees just in the few minutes I was in there! Oh. Not much I can do about that, I guess. Glancing around, I find a nice spot to sit underneath the store's awning, leaving me with valuable shade as I begin to dig into my frozen treat. It's already melting! I pull out the wrapped plastic spoon I got and quickly get to work. Like hell if I'm gonna let the sun ruin this for me, too! The cold sensation feels like heaven on my tongue. Sticking the spoon in the cup for a moment, I air out my shirt. Hey, Hiroyuki! Huh? I hear my name being yelled. Look across the street and see an out-of-breath Tanuki running towards me and waving his hand. Konosuke? Oh, I finally found you! In this terrible heat, even standing still will make you sweat. Can't imagine what it would be like running in it. What's wrong? You look like you killed yourself trying to find me. Konosuke continues to pant. I notice his white undershirt is soaked with sweat sticking to his body. It's fine! Oh god, I think I'm gonna be sick. Don't throw up a mirror or anything! Idiot! Konosuke sticks up his right hand while holding his chest with the other. He takes a few deep breaths and seems to recover. Oh, that was close. That ice cream looks good. He licks his lips, staring down at my cup. Get your own! I stick out my tongue, teasing Konosuke. Tight wad. Ha ha. Konosuke is sweaty? Exactly, so I'm going to steal his shirt. And his jacket. And his pants. And his underwear. I'm going to leave his shoes and socks alone because I'm not a psychopath. Like he obviously needs his shoes whenever he's walking around. I'm not evil. I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth even though they're true. Don't put words in my mouth even though they're true. Haha. Yep. Konosuke is still Konosuke. Here, you can have a spoonful. It's pretty melted, though. Kinda sucks. Thanks, hero. You're the best. I offer him the cup of ice cream. He grabs it and starts shoveling it into his mouth. Hey! I said a spoonful! Not the whole thing! It's Wednesday! Refreshing. Figures. Should know better than to share with Konosuke. Sorry about that, I owe you one after this. I'm gonna hold you to that. So, what is it you needed to find me for? Oh, right. His eyes light up as he claps his hands together. I got something awesome I want to do with you tonight. Could you meet me in front of the old school around 7 or 8? Oh, another one of his crazy schemes. Please tell me someone got the Wednesday reference. I was trying to reference this, but it failed. I was trying to reference that, but I failed. Damn. Oh, another one of his crazy schemes. I don't know. I don't like surprises. Especially coming from you. I stuck my tongue out at him again. Come on, it'll be fun. I'm planning a test of courage. What's that? Really? You don't know what a test of courage is? I read that city kids do them all the time. He looks disappointed with me. I scratch behind my ear. It's new to me. What is it? If you don't know, I don't want to spoil it for you. I've got a few others I still want to invite. Are you in? Well... When Konosuke is the one planning, one of two things can happen. And neither are good. 1. We're caught doing something stupid and get in trouble. 2. It's on an elaborate plan to humiliate one of us. I'm not... Please? Konosuke puts both his hands together and bows his head as he begs. Oh no! He's using his puppy dog eyes! Eh? Must resist. Pretty please. I can't! Alright, I'll do it. Stop looking at me like that. Yay. I knew you'd come through, hero. He tightly grasps my left hand and shakes it up and down with all his strength. Holy fuck, it's Saturday. There's nothing to worry about, right? You'll be fine, dude. Stop sweating the small stuff. Here, let me buy you another ice cream. I walk with him into the candy store. He's momentarily distracted by a box of Pocky as we pass by, but quickly snaps out of it and continues on. Thanks for doing this, Hiroyuki. You won't regret it. I'll buy him 10 ice creams. We pick out the cup of ice cream I want, then head to the register. Thank you, please come again. By the way, are you going to Kyoji and Sotarou's soccer game today? Eh? You've got a game today? Yep. It's the first game of the season, too. I'd go, but I'm stuck watching the repair shop until this afternoon. Oh. He stares down at the floor. It's no problem. The game starts a little after noon at the high school. In Kazanari? Yep. You know how to get there. Right? Yeah, I've been there already this week. Perfect. Can I ask you a favor? Another, isn't this test of courage enough? I'm being serious, man. Can you go watch the game today for the both of us? Oh? Sure, I can do that. I didn't have anything else planned today. Excellent. Well, I'm off to go find the others. See you tonight between 7 and 8. Don't forget! You got it. I wink at him. I'm not the one most likely to forget. Bye! He flashes me one last smile before running off in the opposite direction he came. He only gets this excited when he's got something mischievous in mind. I'm just giving my voice a rest. Okay, that's enough rest for my voice. I didn't pay attention. I stand up holding my lunch and yell at the top of my lungs, "You can do it, Taro!" He briefly glances at me and smiles. Then puts his game face back on and dashes for the soccer ball. He deftly gains control of it and starts running for the opposing goal, weaving between players in a way I've only ever seen Kyoji do. With one last kick, Soutarou manages to shoot the ball right over the goalie's head, scoring yet another point for Kazunari High. I pump my fist and sit back down. Yes! Yeah, but I don't want to get water right now. I promise I will drink water after stream. That seemed to do the trick. How unexpected. Good job, Nishimura. I smile and start back on the lunch in my hands. Ugh, this is so delicious. Why does everything taste better after it's been sitting for a while? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? What's wrong? What the? I think I'm gonna be sick. Are you okay? It's the food you're eating, isn't it? I didn't think the meal was that old. That's what they all say, Hiroyuki. I stand up from my spot, holding my stomach. Where's the bathroom? Go back downstairs the way you came in through. It should be the first door on the right. Thanks. I don't have a second to spare. I immediately run down the bleachers towards the school building. Behind me, I can swear hear the faint laughter of my friends. Turns out there was a mold on it. Much better. I stretch out my arms as I walk through the double doors. Spot a white cat staring out towards the bleachers. Hello? The cat jolts in surprise before turning to look at me. I can't put my finger on it, but something about him seems familiar. A smile of what I can only assume is recognition appears on his face. Hiroyuki Nishimura! What a pleasant surprise! I glance at him in confusion, which causes him to sigh and shake his head. You've forgotten who I am, haven't you? Rubbing the back of my head, I mumble out an apology, still trying to figure out why this cat is so familiar. That's quite alright, it has been 5 years after all. I'm Tsukithiro Amaki, synth retainer. My eyes widen as memories come flooding back into my mind. Familiar tastes and scents return to me all at once. How could I have been so forgetful? Mr. Amaki was always so kind to us back when we were kids. I give a sheepish chuckle and rub the back of my head once more. What a strange encounter. I didn't expect to run into Shin's butler today. What are you doing here, by the way? Why aren't you sitting with Shin? He fidgets a bit and stares at the ground. There's a long pause before he replies. Hiroyuki, can you promise not to tell him? It's not that big a deal, is it? Sure. I've been keeping an eye on him, given his condition, and if anything bad were to happen. He must be talking about Shin's asthma. I'm his caretaker. I'll do anything to keep him safe. Whether he knows it or not. I understand, Mr. Amaki. You're only looking out for him. I'm sure he'd understand, though. Sin must never find out about this. He values his independence so much. If you were to find out I'm here today, that's a tough position to be in. I see where he's coming from, but I nod my head and speak clearly this time. I promise I won't tell Shin, Mr. Amaki. Thank you! Ooh. Now, I'm sure you don't want to spend the rest of the game talking to boring little old me, right? Go, sit with your friends. Pretend this conversation never happened. Okay. See you later, sir. Bye, Hiroyuki. I climb back up the stairs and start walking for the bleachers again, leaving Mr. Maki alone to quietly peer over the ledge. Turning to my seat, Juichi and Shin greet me with smiles on their faces. Welcome back. You okay, Nishimura? I'm fine. I look at the box I packed sitting on the ground where I left it. I whistle to myself as I gently kick it into the bleachers. It hits the ground below with a loud crash. Did you just... No! Whatever gave you that idea? What was that? It was nothing! Never mind. I think the game is almost finished. Really? My gaze returns to the soccer field. The timer in the corner is quickly counting down to 0. Looks like Soutarou has control of the ball right now. He's rushing for the enemy goal with Kyoji. Suddenly his path is blocked by an imposing young fox. Kyoji moves into position on the right and calls out to Soutarou. Following up on the opening, Taro passes the ball to him and distances himself from the fox. Soutarou runs up to the goal wide open, leaving Kyoji just enough of an opportunity to pass the ball back. With one swift kick, Taro manages to juke the goalie and score the final point of the game before the timer runs out. The roar of the crowd is deafening. The smile on Taro's face shows just how excited he is about securing the win for the team. The final score is close, with Kazunari High winning out by 1 point. Yeah! They won, guys! Indeed. A game well played. Well, as much as I understood of it, at least. On the field below, the teams give each other one last bow before clearing out. The noise of the crowd has died down a bit. Looks like many of them are heading out to congratulate their friends on the team. You guys want to see Kyoji and Soutarou? That would be nice, but we don't have any time to spare if we plan on catching the last bus to Minasato. Huh? That's right. You're not familiar with the bus schedule, Hiroyuki? Well, Torihiko told me when I first got here, but... The bus only heads to Minasato 3 times a day. Last one leaves in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes?! Yes. If you don't want to stay in Kazunari overnight, I suggest we start heading that way now. Tell Kyoji and Soutarou congratulations for me, Juichi. Will do. Wait, you're not coming with us, Juichi? No. I have judo practice this evening. Really? How do you get home then with this crazy bus schedule? The captain drives me home. He has family in Minasato he likes to visit. Oh. Maybe I can... I wish we could stay and talk more, Hiroyuki, but we really need to get going. Quickly stands up and starts walking for the exit. Wait up! See you later, Juichi. Tell the guys I said hi! We barely catch the bus in time. Fortunately, there aren't a lot of people who are riding to Minasato, so it doesn't take long to jump in and pay the fare. The trip back is relatively silent. Even though we're close friends, sometimes it's hard for Shin and I to come up with things to talk about. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It is a... mediocre thing. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. Did you have fun? Yeah, this is the first time I've seen Kyoji play in 5 years. He got a lot better, didn't he? He sure did. And Soutarou is a really good soccer player, too. They make a great team. It probably helps that Kyoji's an excellent teacher. I'm gonna head home. Good night, Hiroyuki. Wait! Would you like me to walk with you? I'm more than capable of walking home by myself, you know! I don't need someone hovering over me watching my every move. That's not what I... It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, now we're gonna worry about it, bitch. You know what? We're gonna worry about it. Good night, Hiroyuki. Good night, Shin. He disappears up the road. Not like I want you or anything. Wish I understood you better. Well, it's getting late. Hope Grandma and Grandpa's council meeting went well. It didn't. I've still got something I need to do this evening, though. I arrive at the old elementary school a little past 7. With the sun setting and the lack of children, it feels kind of lonely here. Walking around my old school brings back so many memories. Huh? I recognize 2 figures waiting by the playground. Hiroyuki! You made it.
Good evening, Hero.
What are you guys doing here? Konosuke invited us to this thing he wants us to do.
You didn't give us any information, just be there by 7.
It's nice to know I'm not dealing with whatever Konosuke has planned alone. I rub behind my head. Well, it's good to see you both. So, is it just you 2?
Yep.
I think Konosuke tried to invite Shin this morning. He probably laughed right in his face, huh? No. It was better than that! He said Shin looked him dead in the eye and slammed the door. Wow.
Poor Konosuke.
He speaks sarcastically while pulling out his gaming system. Speaking of him, where is he? He told me to be here between 7 and 8. He's not here yet. Really, though? Are you surprised? I remember how much everyone's complained about how late he is lately. I guess not. I shrug my shoulders. Still, the least he can do is be here. He invited us after all. He's been this way for a long time now, Yuki. Is it a PSP or PS Vita? You can't change bad habits that easily. Ugh. This is the kind of thing you grow out of, not into. Torihiko leans against the swing set while Shun gently sways side to side on one of them.
Regardless, it's no excuse.
I sigh in defeat. At least I have these 2 here to keep me company while I wait. I walk over to the swing set next to Shun and sit down. With arms crossed, Torihiko watches the road for any signs of our wayward Tanuki. It's getting pretty late. This better be worth it. That reminds me. Shun, do your parents still have you on that strict curfew? Is this going to be alright?
I'm not kidding anymore, Hero! Jeez! It's 10 p.m. now.
Oh. Try my best to stifle laughter. It proves to be very difficult. Grr. Gosh, Shun, aren't you like 17? Your parents should cut you some slack.
I turned 18 in July! You guys even threw me a birthday party!
I turn to look at Shun. Wow. Where's this coming from? Never seen him this angry before. Sorry, dude. You need to chill out.
You're right. I'm sorry. It's probably nerves.
You do this all the time now. It's gonna be alright, guys. Whatever Konosuke has planned, we're in this together. Right? Right. Shun still seems off. Reach out and pat him on the back.
Oh. Right.
Great. With the sun setting, the temperature has gone down quite a bit. There's still a faint, warm breeze blowing by my cheek. So, this is going to be a long night. The house that Trevor built. About 30 minutes passed with us sitting around doing nothing. Come on, Konosuke! Oh, good, you're all here. You're late. Relax. I had to make some final preparations. We've been waiting around for almost an hour. Well, that's kinda your fault, isn't it? I said between 7 and 8, didn't I? My husband is fashionably late. Well, if you want to get technical about it, we're all here now, so I'm going home.
What? Wait.
Tora begins stomping off towards the village. Konosuke runs after him, desperately trying to get him to stop. I'm sorry I made you wait, Torihiko. Not good enough. Tora, please. I said I'm sorry. Tora turns around and looks Konosuke in the eye. What about Shun and Hiroyuki? Huh? They've been here as long as I have. Are you sorry about that too? Konosuke takes a hit and runs back to us sitting on the swing set. I'm sorry, guys. I swear this is going to be worth it. The only thing Shun and I do is stare down at the begging Tanuki. Please?
I accept your apology.
I guess I do too. Konosuke looks so relieved to hear that. You need to work on your tardiness, dude. Alright then, what does he have planned for tonight? Shun's breaking curfew for this.
I told you my curfew is 10 now.
Didn't you say something about a test of courage, Konosuke? Test of what?
That's right. It's an old high school tradition.
He then pulls out a flashlight from his pocket. I almost said fleshlight. With a click of a switch, he turns it on and holds it beneath his face. Are you ladies ready to get scared? Since I managed to get 3 of you, I decided to turn this into a competition.
A competition?
You're on, Konosuke! Konosuke is visibly hyped up as he begins to explain the rules. Tonight, we're going to explore the school and take pictures of its 7 wonders. Oh, the 7 wonders? I remember that from when I used to go here. First, we split into teams of 2. I have a spare camera with me for the other team. For every one of the 7 wonders you find, you get 3 points. I'm trying not to break the camera, though. It's pretty expensive. I chuckle to myself as I think about using my cell phone and its built-in digital camera. Consider pulling it out and using it instead, but I decided to play by Konosuke's rules. We'll meet back here in an hour. When I get the photos printed, the highest scoring team wins. Wait a second. Huh? Did I forget something? On the pictures. What if something weird shows up in one? I'm counting on that. Whoever manages to catch a ghost on camera gets 10 points. Konosuke wants to run into scary things tonight. Both Shun and Tora seem to be at a loss for words. So are you telling me this test of courage thing is just an excuse for you to take ghost pictures? No? He says that in a meek voice, which only makes Tora get more agitated. I don't want anything to do with this crap. You hear me, Konosuke? Lighten up, Tora. You know ghosts aren't real, right? Not you too, Yuki! Torihiko always had an irrational fear of the supernatural. I remember when we were kids, he was afraid of the shrine because he swore he saw the shrine god one time. Honestly, this actually sounds like fun. I smile at Konosuke. I'm down for it. Besides, won't it be kind of nostalgic wandering around this place again? Thanks for being so open-minded, hero! This is gonna be great! Tora still doesn't look convinced, but Shun seems interested now.
What's wrong, Tora?
Afraid of a little competition? But...
I may be afraid of ghosts.
But I'm determined to win this! That's the difference between you and me, Torihiko. I'm a man. And you're not! You will not get that #1 victory royale! Bring it on, Konosuke! Even little old Shun is putting Tora to shame. What a scaredy cat. I can't let Shun of all people make me look bad. Tora whispers to himself as he shakes his head. Well, it looks like there's no point in resisting. I'm in too. Awesome! Let's figure out how we're going to split the teams. I'm just going to do a poll because it doesn't matter here. A poll. Doing it in a way that, #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just walked out Tomato Town. My friend just got down. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. Now we in the Pleasant Park Street. Look in the map. Go to the mark sheet. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. We're doing Tora, apparently. Okay. Tora and I used to team up in games like this all the time when we were kids. It'll be just like old times. I want to partner up with Torihiko. Oh? Okay, then. Thanks, Yuki. She's actually like I just saved a skin or something. Your days are numbered, Tora. Let's do this, Konosuke. Shun's kind of scary when he's in a competitive mood. The breasty. I pull Tora aside and tell him my plan. Since I'm familiar with the Seven Wonders story, I decide we're going to visit the gym, then the Eastern Stairway, and finally the music room.
Hey, wait a second.
What? I forget now!
There's still one thing I don't understand. Nobody has ever figured out what the seventh wonder is. How are we supposed to find it? We don't even know what we're looking for.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? I answer Shun instead of Konosuke. This is always my favorite part of the mystery. They say that when you find out what the seventh wonder is, something strange will happen. The popular theory is that even if you find the wonder, you'll forget what it is when you leave. I lower my voice to make the next part sound a little eerie. Almost as if it has the power to steal your memories without you ever finding out. I feel a lukewarm nighttime summer breeze gently caress my cheek. The mood is perfect tonight. I might be getting into this a little too much. Shun stares at me with an eyebrow raised. I scratch behind my ear. The point is, you should be excited to see the seventh wonder. Do I have to spell it out or something? Look, it's just a ghost story. We're looking for something we didn't know we forgot. I scratch under my chin. Even the other wonders have little stories tied to them. Bullshit! Come on, guys. It's all in good fun. Yeah. Get fired up.
Oh, I get it now.
You realize it now you've sealed your fate, don't you? Victory is as good as ours. Come on, Konosuke. Not so fast, Pipsqueak. What makes you so sure you're gonna win, huh? I've got Yuki on my side. We have the power of God and Hiroyuki on our side. We're gonna kick your butt. Good luck with that. I already know what the seventh wonder is. What? Kuri?
That's cheating, Konosuke. I want to beat them
fair and square. I've investigated it thoroughly. It wasn't easy to find, but I have zero doubts. Shut up, Kuri. You're just trying to psych us out, aren't you? Don't take my detective work so lightly. What do you think I was late tonight, huh? Oh, so now he admits he was late. Relax, Tora. It's just a bluff. Huh?
I'm pretty sure it is too. I do that all the time at tournaments.
But we've got our team, so let's get a move on. We don't have all night.
Bullshit!
I strike a heroic pose.
Uh-huh. Good luck, you too.
See you back here when we win. Shun bolts through the front door of the school. Whoa! See you guys in an hour! Konosuke runs after him. The camera around his neck swinging side to side as his belly jiggles with each step. I look at Torihiko. He doesn't seem that into this. Hey, don't worry. I give him a thumbs up. I've got a plan! Remember? Yeah. I gently grab him by the arm and start leading him to the school's entryway. Headless basketball player. The story goes that one night a teacher working night duty came to investigate noises in the gym. When he looked in, he saw a student practicing free throws. He sighed in relief at first, but as he was closing the door, it occurred to him that there shouldn't be any students around at that hour. He carefully walked into the gym and called out to the student. As the student turned around, the teacher saw that they had no head. In its place was a slowly rotating basketball. The teacher screamed out in terror, but when he looked down at the ball the student was practicing with and saw it was their head, he said it looked at him with a broad smile and laughed. He stumbled over as he ran for the door. When he looked back, the student was gone. Nobody believed the teacher when he told the tale, but it's been passed down as legend ever since. I lead the way through the hall out a side door to the gym. I glance inside the gym. Looks like everything's clear. So there's no ghosts in there? I feel Tora's big hand wrapped around my arm. Torihiko, let me go. You're grabbing my arm too tight. I'm losing circulation. I have to violently shake my hand free from his clawed clutches. Sorry! Are we done yet? Gosh, what a scaredy cat! I roll my eyes at him and smile. Just let me take a picture, alright? The moment I let the camera rest around my neck, Torihiko's hands find their way around my arm again. Ow! Dude, what's up with you tonight? Oh, you know. Stuff. I stare at him. Nah, you're not getting off that easy. You're scared, aren't you? I'm not scared. You are. Yep, totally shaking in my boots. That's why I'm gripping your arm so tight it's going to fall off. He takes a hit and lets go, though the expression he's making implies he'd rather not. I don't like this. Something about it doesn't feel right. Ha ha. Take a few steps away, then face him with hands on my hips. Doesn't that mean you're scared? I told you. I'm not scared. I feel like I'm intruding in something I shouldn't be. That's all. Mm-hmm. Sure. Why won't you believe me? We don't have time to be scared, man. Do you want to be Konosuke or not? I guess you've got a point. Don't leave me. That seemed to do the trick. There's one thing I know Tora hates, it's having Konosuke gloat about something to his face. The Staircase of Doom. I always thought the name was cheesy, but the legend behind it is no joke. They say these stairs are connected to a mysterious otherworldly plane. Several students have allegedly disappeared over the years climbing them. Witnesses say they weren't paying attention until they realized their friend never made it to the second floor with them. There's a mirror that hangs overlooking the stairway. Technically, it was put there to allow the teachers to make sure students weren't goofing off on the stairs, but sometimes evil things can become attached to the most innocuous of objects. The reports vary. Some claim to have walked through the mirror and saw the underworld, others have encountered hideous versions of themselves leaping out to chase them. It's a good thing very few classes were held in this near-forgotten section of the school. I lead the way to the next destination, the eastern staircase. So... Calm down, Tora. I have to cover my ears as he screams. It was just a crow outside. I knew that! I roll my eyes in annoyance. But do you really? Damn it! Torihiko's been cowering behind me the whole way. I forgot how bad he is with scary things. Well, we're here. Yeah. You ready to climb up? I guess. You know, I remember not being able to watch horror movies with him. He'd always chicken out and hide behind the couch. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Truth be told, the fact that he's so scared right now is kind of putting me on edge. That and the numbing pain coming from my arm again. What the fuck is happening? Tora, let me go. Jeez. Sorry. We made it to the top, so stop worrying. I look back down the stairs and aim the camera carefully. I have to take a picture now. Without realizing it, I managed to get the old mirror overlooking the stairway in the shot. I could have sworn. No, it's just a trick of the light. That should do it. I turn back to Torihiko. What? The mirror. Yeah, I didn't mean to angle the flash like that, sorry. There's something else in the mirror! Huh? While turning back to look at the mirror, I'm knocked to the floor as Tora runs past me down the hall. Hey! Ow! Looking up, I see nothing out of the ordinary. Just some sucker of a fox lying on the floor, dumbfounded. Ugh. I stand up once more and begin walking down the hall where Tora ran. Torihiko, where did you go? I spot a shivering tail peek out from around a corner. There was something behind you in the mirror. You saw it, didn't you? Man, he's completely lost it. I purposefully grin and laugh at him. Dude, you're seeing things. With how scared you are, your brain is just filling in the blanks. I give him a thumbs up and a wink. That's how all paranormal sightings happen. Stop mocking me, Yuki! I know what I saw! He grabs me and puts me into a headlock. Ow! Uncle! Shut up! Say you're sorry! I managed to adjust my head enough to cry out, Sorry, Tora! I will make fun of you again! He gives one last squeeze before letting me go. Fall to my knees, gasping for air. I'm not crazy, man. I told you something weird was going on. Look, I'd believe you if you weren't such a scaredy cat, Tora. I'm not scared, damn it! It's adorable how panicked he is, and yet he still tries to deny it. Isn't that how cats are? Let's just get out of here. This little game of Konosuke's isn't worth it. Oh, come on. Almost made it to the music room. I point down the hall. Stick it out a little longer. We can win this. Fine. We're gonna leave off here tonight. But actually, I want to make sure I get the save right. No, we're not ending it yet. I just want to make sure I get it right. We're actually going to continue for a bit. It was a fake out. As we approach the music room, I hear a repetitive sound coming out from the darkness. Tora freezes in place. For once, I do the same. What the? I think that's a metronome. Where are you going? I carefully move closer, looking around the corner to see the door to the music room is slightly open. Now we're leaving off here tonight. I just wanted to make sure I got it. I had an idea for a project and we're going to do that, so stay safe, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.